Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the SWUS NBA Thursday. Just 6 games on the board. I'm going to go through 3 of them. We're at the point of the season where there's a few teams. Like, there's no point in talking Philadelphia 76ers ball right now. There's a few teams that fit that description. So there's 3 games I'm going to go through. I'm actually recording this before Wednesday night's action. I have one NBA bet. It's Dallas -2. So hopefully by the time you're watching this, I hit the Mavericks -2. Coming off a rough Tuesday night. I lost the Suns, I lost the Spurs, so hopefully I got the Mavs -2, got back on track. NBA Thursday, 6 games, let's do it. Update, so the Mavs ended up pushing that -2 bet on an Anthony Davis floater. I pretty much watched that whole game start to finish, was really frustrated for a second there in the second quarter. So if you guys remember yesterday, I talked about it. The whole reason I placed the bet was I like the matchup for the Mavericks with Anthony Davis on the floor because they play a different brand of basketball when he's out there. So that's why I bet Dallas. I thought they matched up well against the Hawks with Anthony Davis on the floor. End of the first quarter, Anthony Davis has got like 13 points already, gets hurt, gets elbowed in the face, he's bleeding, goes to the locker room. Comes out in the second quarter, and the Hawks immediately go on like a 13-3 run and take a 9 or 10 point lead. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Obviously, I wouldn't have bet Dallas without Anthony Davis. But Anthony Davis ended up coming back in the game, got the push, whatever. I'll take it. I had a winning day. I lost the Yankees, which was my biggest MLB bet, but I won my other 2 MLB bets. I got the over in Cardinals Angels, and then I got the Mariners at +110. So made a few dollars today. Take it.
I mean, is Cooper Rush worth 2.5 points?
I would hope Quinn Ewers put up a decent stat line against Arizona State. If he didn't, we have a real problem.
You can say the same thing about Creighton. Okay, they had the one good game against Kansas at home.
When Toast talks about the kicking market, it's like some earth is flat shit. Andy, true or false, this is going to be a dog walking.
Dog walking. This is my dog walking of the day. I think it's going to be very ugly. Dog walking. I think this is going to be ugly.
Hey, get the sauce. First up, we got Orlando on the road in D.C. Obviously, we know Orlando's the significantly better team here. Washington, one of the worst teams in the NBA, and that's great news for the Magic. They've been good against bad teams. Against good teams, top 10 offenses, 10-13 against the spread. Top 10 defenses, 7-14 against the spread. But against bad teams, bottom 10 offenses, 17-12 against the spread. Bottom 10 defenses, 16-10. Against the spread. So right off the bat, we're talking about the Magic against a bad team, which is definitely good news if you plan on betting Orlando here. Plus, we got to give the Magic credit. They're playing some elite defense right now. This is a top 5 defense in the last 10 games. They completely blanked the Spurs in the fourth quarter the other night, which robbed me. I had Spurs +4 as my top bet of the night. Spurs were winning in the fourth quarter. Magic defense locked down. So, I mean, they are playing as good a defense as any other team in the NBA right now. Washington has struggled against good defenses this year. They're 8-17-1 against top 10. That's against the number. Against top 10 defenses this year. Meanwhile, they're actually 11-8 against the spread against bottom 10 defenses. Now, I will say, if you plan on betting Washington, the pace is in your favor. The pace of this game should favor the Wizards. We've got a super slow-paced Orlando team, right, against a super fast-paced Wizards team. Orlando's actually been less profitable against fast-paced teams. They're 9-16-1 against the spread against top 10 in pace. They've been profitable against slow-paced teams. Meanwhile, Washington, they've been more profitable against slow-paced teams. 15-13 against the bottom 10 in pace. So the pace of this game, the pace for both of these teams, actually favors Washington. And if you look at Orlando's recent schedule, they look pretty good recently. They're 5-2 straight up, 5-2 against the spread. They haven't seen a ton of fast-paced teams. I mean, you got the Spurs in there, but San Antonio slowed down their pace recently. You got Dallas in there. They're technically a fast-paced team, but that was with Anthony Davis, in which case they become a slow-paced team. If you rewind back to when Orlando was seeing some fast-paced teams at the end of February into early March, that was when they lost 5 games in a row. So Orlando really has struggled with these fast-paced teams. That being said, they've played the Wizards 3 times this year, and they've handled them easily in all 3. 3 double-digit wins against this Washington team. Let's talk injuries in this one, and on the Orlando side, we got nothing. Magic should be at full strength for this one. On the Wizards side, I mean, obviously, there's injury designations everywhere here. No Malcolm Brogdon, Middleton's out, Smart's out, Keyshawn George is out. That's not new. The Wizards have been playing without pieces for a while now. As far as betting this game, I would love to take Orlando, but like I said, they have struggled with fast-paced teams. I have it at 12, so I mean, up at 13.5, 14 now. I don't think I can pull the trigger on it. I don't have the stones to bet Washington here, but I do think this number's a little high. So I guess at 14, if you put a gun to my head, I'd say Wizards plus 14 or pass, but I'm not betting this one. Next up is Milwaukee on the road in Philadelphia. I'm skipping this one. I mean, trying to figure out who the 76ers are throwing out on the court. Good luck. After that, we got Memphis on the road at Miami, and this is an interesting one. Miami's been playing some elite defense on paper here. They're 6th in defensive efficiency in the last 10 games. They're actually 1st in the last 5 games. We know how bad the Grizzlies have been against great defenses this year. Against top 10 defenses, they're just 7-15-1 against the spread instead of 16-8 against the spread against bad defenses. So right off the bat, we're talking about Memphis against a top 10 defense. Bad start for the Grizzlies. And specifically, where has Miami's defense been the most elite? In transition. This is a great defense against the fast break. They're actually 2nd in the NBA in defensive efficiency against the fast break in the last 10 games. That's exactly what Memphis likes to do. So this is looking like a rough start here for the Grizzlies. That being said, there's definitely some angles I like here for Memphis. Number one, we're talking about the recent Miami defensive numbers. They look great. They played a very easy schedule as of late. So I'm not sure how seriously we can take these elite defensive numbers from the Heat. But number two, and maybe more importantly, as bad as Memphis has been against good defenses, Miami's been equally as bad against teams like Memphis. Fast-paced teams, good offensive teams. That's what the Grizzlies are. Fast-paced team that can score. Miami against top 10 offenses, 9-14-1 against the spread. Miami against the top 10 in pace, 11-15-1 against the spread. So we could say, hey, Memphis has struggled against good defenses. Well, Miami's really struggled against teams like Memphis as well. And on top of that, Miami's on a back-to-back. They just played a much more important game on the road all the way up in Boston. They immediately fly back down to Miami to play a less important game against the Grizzlies. So I really don't like the spot for the Heat at all. In terms of injuries in this one, Memphis will be without Vince Williams Jr. He's been ruled out. On the Miami side, obviously we won't have an updated report yet. They just played a game in Boston. Looks like Andrew Wiggins is going to be out. Still no Jovic, although he should be coming back soon. I think he's scheduled to come back early next week. So Miami should be getting Jovic back. Duncan Robinson listed as questionable. We'll have to wait and see. And obviously they're on a back-to-back with the travel. There's always a chance of someone being added to the injury report in the morning or later on in the afternoon as well. As far as betting this game, I took Memphis at open. I got a -3.5. It's at -4.5 now. I still think that's low. I have this one up close to 7. So, yeah, the pick is the Grizzlies. I think it's a little suspiciously low. I expect it to keep coming up. I'm surprised it hasn't moved more. But, yeah, it's 4.5 across the board as I'm recording this. So, yeah, the pick would still be Memphis at the current number. Next up is Portland on the road in Toronto. I'm skipping this one. The new injuries to the Blazers backcourt just make this one tough to predict. After that is Timberwolves Nets. I'm skipping this one as well. Nets are another team that I'm not really interested in betting right now, which brings us to Golden State Lakers in Los Angeles. These two teams have been pretty similar. If we're talking about efficiency in the last 10 games, Golden State's definitely playing better on the defensive side of the ball. Offenses are about the same. We do have to point out, though, the Lakers have played the stronger schedule. Warriors are 7-3 straight up, 4-6 against the spread in their last 10 games. Lakers are 6-4 and 6-4. So the Lakers have been slightly more profitable than the Warriors have as of late. Golden State should definitely have the rebounding advantage in this one, possibly on both sides of the floor. The Warriors have been a top 10 rebounding team all season. Lakers have been closer to a bottom 10 rebounding team. Something I will say, though, Golden State has not been profitable in these types of matchups. They do not take advantage when they have the rebounding edge here. The Warriors have actually been more profitable against good rebounding teams. Against top 10 offensive rebounding teams, 14-8-3 against the spread. Against top 10 defensive rebounding teams, 14-7-2 against the spread. Meanwhile, when they play bad rebounding teams, 11-14 against the spread, 10-15-1 against the spread. So I'm not sure how much we can move the needle here based on the rebounding matchup. What I really want to take a look at is the three-point shooting for LA, because we're talking about the Lakers and this new look Lakers offense. This is a three-point shooting team. The Lakers are 5th in the NBA in three-point frequency in the last 10 games. They take a lot of threes, and that is great news if you're a Lakers fan, because Golden State's perimeter defense has been awful. They're 27th in the NBA in defensive efficiency against the three-point shot in the last 10 games, and the Lakers have definitely been profitable against bad three-point defenses like Golden State is right now. On the season against top 10 three-point defenses, the Lakers are 9-11-1 against the spread. Against bottom 10 three-point defenses, 18-8 against the spreads. You like that matchup if you're betting the Lakers here. Golden State's really been struggling to defend the three-point shot. Injuries on the Golden State side, no Gary Payton II. Also, Kuminga's on the report. He's listed as questionable. We'll have to wait and see with him. On the Lakers side, we got nobody. Lakers should be at full strength for this one. As far as betting the game, I did place 2 bets on the game, but I don't want to say they're for fun because I think they're good bets, but I don't feel I have a huge edge or anything. I have this one at Lakers minus 2.5, Lakers minus 3, somewhere in there. And I have the total at 232.5, 233. So based on that, I should have a small edge on the Lakers and a small edge on the over. So I did bet that. I bet the over at 230. It moved against me. It's at 220. It's at 229.5 as I'm recording this right now. And I bet the Lakers minus 1.5. It's mostly 2. As I'm recording this. So like I said, I don't necessarily love these bets, but this is a cool game. I'm going to be watching it. I took the Lakers and I took the over. Live show at 4 p.m. Eastern time. We'll go through the whole slate. I got ski coming on. If you're able to make it, would love to see you in the comments. Let's have ourselves a good one. Remember to bet responsibly. Hit me up in the Discord if you need me.